So I'm starting with now. Right. Okay, welcome. Okay, so welcome. Yeah, okay, great. I was just reading the notes up there. Welcome to this webinar to end 2020 with clarity and confidence. The reason I'm running these webinars is because I got prompted earlier this year to, it's almost like if you can feel the work and you can experience it, you know it's real. So I was like, right, we've got to do these webinars because then people can come in and just go, yeah, I really enjoyed that. I can really feel the difference. I can feel the shift, and I love it. So that's kind of the idea. So people get a good taster for it. So I'm Jenny Lyon. I help people remove their energy blocks, living their fullest potential. I'm very truly passionate about this work. I do feel like I came here to do this. This is why I came to this planet. Obviously, I am also a mother and a wife, and I love my family. But this is my mission, totally. So yeah, I'm in my zone, and actually, I feel super energized today because tomorrow I'm starting a 3-day workshop with my teacher, and we are clearing the human blueprint. And she was saying to me, "Oh, you might feel a bit wobbly." I don't feel wobbly at all. I feel like woo, on fire. so hopefully you're getting a little bit of the frequencies of this, the human blueprint that I'm going to learn to clear myself. So very exciting next 3 days. So I would like to just listen a little bit and hear from you guys why you're here and what you would like actually to manifest in 2020. So who would like to start? Show people. Stefan, come on, you start then.
I'll start. Hi, hello everybody. Well, I don't really know what to say other than the fact that I feel in a pretty good place. My intent for the next year is to reach out and connect with more people to share some more of my insights. I work as a psychotherapist and I've done a lot of work in lots of different areas. Mm-hmm. And I'd like to actually share more of my insights of the human experience and emotions, because we're all emotional beings, not human. Yeah.
Oh, great. Thank you. Very good intention. Thank you for that, Stefan. Who would like to go next?
I will. Oh, so were you going to go?
No. Go on, Nikki. You go.
If somebody else didn't speak, you can go.
Who will go next?
Okay, so hi, my name's Nikki, and I'm calling from Miami, Florida, in the state. And I feel that 2020 is like a launching year for all the things. So all of the heart's desires are coming into fruition for 2020, and I'm just excited to be in that role of acting rather than reacting as a human. So I'm excited to share all the gems that I'm here to share.
Yeah, lovely. Thank you so much, Nikki, for sharing that. And it's absolutely true. I feel like 2020 is going to be a huge influx of more light, more raising vibration, people coming into they just cannot stop themselves, basically. They just want to share their gifts. So it feels like a great year. Yeah. Thank you. Okay, Sue, do you want to go next?
Yes. So hello everybody. My name is Sue, and I am calling from Dulwich in southeast London in the UK. And very important day today. There's a general election, so trying to keep steady and calm about that because it's a very historical day today. My intentions for next year. I'm an actor. And I work in the community. I do lots of things, but I want to manifest more fulfilling roles and roles that I deserve in terms of creative expression, of resonance with my audience, of money being paid, because actors quite often don't get paid for what they do, and enough is enough. And I want to attract more sort of motivation in terms of my sort of like reaching a wider audience through TV and film, and I want to get a bit more involved because I'm an activist as well, so raising my profile and reaping the rewards of all that I deserve next year.
Sounds like it's the right year for you.
It's always the right year for me.
Okay, great. Thank you so much, Sue. I'm going to mute you now, so I'll try. Yeah, exactly. So who would like to go next? Lavinia?
Hello.
Hello.
I'm feeling a little bit ungrounded and a little bit wobbly due to various circumstances in my life. So I want to really make a big change next year and create a life that I love, and in particular work that I love.
Mm-hmm.
So that's the important thing for me.
And what is the work that you love, Lavinia? Can you share that?
Well, this is one of the questions. I'm not entirely sure.
Okay. So we ask for guidance.
Yeah.
Great. Fantastic. Thank you for sharing. I'm going to mute you. Oh, good. You're muted now. Who wants to go next?
I'm happy now.
Oh, hi, Yvonne. You sorted yourself out. Yeah, good.
Yeah, I know. I realised we'd done a webinar and I'd come in on Steph's and I had to come out and come back in again as myself.
Oh.
So, for me, I've been pretty quiet this year. I've been very self-centered as opposed to out there. And I want next year to be much more visible.
Good.
And attracting more people. In both my homeopathic energetic practice and also my nutritional practice as well. So that's, I think that's what has happened. I've been more insular this year and I want to be more visible next year.
Yeah, so we'll ask for guidance there as well for you to feel more happy to be visible, I suppose.
Yeah, I think that's the point.
Yes.
That's it. Yeah.
Whatever needs to shift for you to go, yes.
Yeah.
I'm here, I'm visible, I don't care what anyone thinks. I'm here to help, basically.
Yeah.
So
yeah. Thank you. Yeah.
Perfect. I'm gonna mute you. Kim. Hi. So okay, I muted you. Hi darling, how are you?
I'm good, thanks. You happy to be here. So my name's Kim and I'm calling in from London, Ontario, Canada. And what I'm looking for 2020 is to step more into my truth, to be more visible, and really claim the abundance that I know is out there for me.
Good. Sounds similar to Yvonne. Just want to be more visible. Yeah. Great. Thank you. So I'm going to mute you now. I know Kristen's got her son with her, so I think she said no introduction.
I can share.
Oh, yes, good.
Hi.
Hi, darling.
Hi. Thanks for doing this. I appreciate it. Yeah, I'm, what's really been coming through for me that I really want to create is letting go of the perceived ideas of what I need to do in my business based on the model that exists right now, and just do what really feels strong in my heart and what wants to come through, and let that create my way of going about visibility and abundance and bringing in my destiny people. And I'm also wanting to make a move in location with my son to a more aligned geographic location, which I know, and kind of break the obstacles that I feel that are within me that are keeping me from taking that big leap.
Yeah, great. Thank you so much, Kristen, because we've discussed this before. Yeah, about the guidance coming through and following what feels right as opposed to what you should be doing. So, and that's always going to be the right step, because your soul will be telling you this is the step that you need to take. The guidance will basically tell you where to go. So yeah, I'm big on that one. Great. So I think everyone's muted now, which is that's what has to happen when I do the presentation. So I'm going to do a little presentation. We're going to talk a little bit, and then we'll do the clearings. And then you're going to feel great. And I think that's it. So let me share my screen. I'm going to get this up. I'm going to get it up first before I share, actually. So slides, slideshow, here we go, start the slideshow. Yes, we want to do that. Okay, so now I can't get back to the sharing. Hang on. Actually, wait a minute. What I'm going to do, I'm going to start share first, and then start sharing first, and then I'm going to start. Okay, that was the unified chakra. Okay, cool. So there we are. I'm going to move you guys down here, I think. Down there, that's fine. Okay, so enter 2020 with clarity and confidence and step into mastery. Yes, that's what we want to do, because we have actually all come here to express in mastery. And what Kristen just said, it's about us following our inner guidance. That is our mastery, right? We've been conditioned to believe and think and act in certain ways to be accepted, to be liked, to be, just like sort of, I don't know, brainwashed almost the way we should be doing things. And actually the individual, we're all individual sparks of light of the divine, and the individual journey of mastery is the way of mastery. It's not following a guru, or it's not following a specific exactly way to do something. It's you take bits where you need them, what feels right, and you make them your own. You make them your own. You follow this. You take what you need, and what you don't want to accept, you don't take on board. And that is your inner guidance, basically. So the more you can get used to doing that, the more you step into the path of mastery, really. So that was like an introduction. So welcome, I'm Jenny Lyon. This is more for the people watching on YouTube, I suppose. I'm a light activator. I am a mentor, and I love helping people with their purpose. So therefore I call myself a purpose visionary. I have this really big fire in my soul that no one shall settle, for staying small. I really believe that everyone, if they decide, can crush limiting beliefs and explores life's possibilities here on earth, because we've all come to do great things. So to me, it's obviously an evolutionary process for a lot of people. People are at different levels, which is absolutely perfect for them. But ultimately, I believe that we can all create exactly the life that we live, choosing what is right for ourselves. Again, that's stepping back into your heart and what Kristen just said. So what is really important to remember is that we are perfect as we are. We are not, we can feel damaged from the past, but actually you are perfect. It's only the patterns that you are playing out that are stopping you from being exactly free. So the patterns can change, and the programs can be reprogrammed, and you can change it. It's really it sounds very simple, but actually you are perfect. You come in perfect, and I think I said this in the last webinar actually, that you come in as a perfect creation. When you come into earth, you're sort of pure and undamaged, from the ego has not been damaged. There's no been trauma, no obstacles has happened just yet. You come in pure, and actually that is how we are. And then we get conditioned, we get limited, and we live in societies that has been, especially the Western societies, that are patriarchal, driven in this way, and separation and built on separation and not unity, basically, and that's not so helpful for us. So we can live extraordinary. The time is upon us as well, because we're going through ascension. The time is near. We're getting closer to this. It's like it's right there in front of us. We can access this state of feeling and being in unity. we just need to remember that, because it's actually available. And then from a scientific point of view, there is more light plasma coming into Earth that is actually shifting our vibration. So from a sort of science point of view, if you like, ascension is not just within us, it's actually coming to us in to Earth, and it starts pushing on our stuff, and also Mother Earth is getting activated. I had this conversation with Kristen on the show last 2 weeks ago, and things are happening to the Earth as well, as in terms of raising in vibration. So it's really great to be alive right now. So what do you want to experience and create before you leave the Earth plane? And look, I look at it like, I'm going to share this. My dad, he was a great artist, and he had so much creativity and vision within him. And unfortunately, he was, under the pattern thing. So he was just, the dream and the vision was just there and never materialized. And that's how he entered life, and that's how he left life. And I think that's what happens. When he died, something was triggered in me that I don't want to not realize what I came to do, basically. So we all have different experiences and different events that happens to us that makes us feel that things need to change, basically. And that was one for me, big for me. And I'm sure you all have have had experiences that made you feel that something has to shift. I don't know what happened there. Oh, so through the ascension process as well, more people are popping up feeling that they want to make a difference, and actually what drives their need to the way they want to exist is actually they want to make a difference. They want to help, and if they don't, they don't feel fulfilled. So that is a big thing, and I think that happens to more and more people, and they just go, oh, I'm not even sure what I'm supposed to be doing, but it feels like I need to help. I get a lot of my clients coming with this, and they want to help, they want to make a difference, and you may also feel this way. So you might even feel like you have a special thing that you come to do, that you've actually feel like there's one thing that is specifically meant for you to do this one specific thing. I just had a call with a client to be, and she has just discovered what it is. It's like helping people repair their marriage, and that's exactly what she feels like. She's on fire about this. And that could be that, or it could be something else. It could be doing healing, could be doing speaking, whatever. It doesn't really matter what it is. But when you feel the expansion, the excitement, and the feeling of, so this is one for you, Lavinia. When you feel really expansive about something, that is telling you, that's your body telling you that you found something that you would probably love doing. And then that is your answer. So you don't even have to know, you just follow the feeling. So if you feel expansive, if you feel excited, if you feel thrilled to do something and it excites you and you can't stop, basically you just think, I want to do more of this, you are very much on the right way to do something that you came here to do. Now, today we are going to cover briefly the 4 core programs which are blocking confidence and clarity, and so that you can access the magic within, and that there are tools available to remove the programs and the blockages with ease. So this is from an energy point of view. So energetically, it gets removed, it transforms into light, and as you know, energy can't be destroyed. So the energy that shifts and leaves your body just changes shape. So it goes into a lighter form and it goes out, disappears. It's not being destroyed. And we have been made to believe that we are limited through, eons of generations. You mustn't do this, and you know what I mean. I don't need to go into what they are, but limiting. But that is about to change. So we all come to make something, make a standpoint, make a difference to the people. We're actually here to serve. That is it. We're here to serve. in our own unique gifted way. And it's more like, how can I serve you? You know, how can I help you? I can't remember, was it John Lennon who said something like that, I can't actually remember now, don't take me for it. But basically, how can I serve you? And that's how you walk into a room, rather than what can I take from you? Do you know what I mean? So it's like, how can I serve you? How can I be of service? And we are spiritual beings having a human experience. So to step into mastery and our life's greatest work, we need to change the patterns which has been keeping us small and limited up till now, because those are the patterns stopping us from being truly, fully blooming away the way we would like to. And I believe in ease. You know, if you set the intention, I want to easily shift my patterns, then that's what it's going to be, because you decide. Again, it's like you're your own master, and you know, you have your own power within that you can access. So when we are, like, you know, stuck in the patterns, that's when we feel depressed and low, or we have lack of confidence, we feel disempowered, frustrated, or we may fall into addictive patterns, which addiction is just to numb out the pain that we don't want to feel. Unworthy, start creating lack, money problems. So low self-esteem and unworthiness kind of goes hand in hand, and that sort of knocks your confidence as well. So we're going to discuss this. Feel distrusting, you may feel overwhelmed. People get also ill and sick from not being able to access those patterns and shift them, and then they manifest as illness in the body. So at the moment, what's happening is that we are asking questions. You know, people that I get a lot of people I talk to them go, I just feel like I need to know more about my spiritual self, and I don't know anything about this. Can you teach me, Jenny? So that's happening. So people are just that never consider themselves spiritual, or never considered themselves working with energy or anything like this, are now questioning and saying, who am I, and why is my life being so hard? There must be a higher, you know, purpose to this. What's happening? There must be a way. And of course there is a way. So a lot of people then start, I find this with the online world. So this, the journaling and meditation and all this is really big, which is really helpful. So that's like a really good start to get going with shifting your emotions, shifting your, you know, your energy, the coherence of your energy as such. People starting to reflect more, reading more, wanting more information. May even, you know, the vegan community is massive in the world, well, much bigger than it was like 10 years ago. So people are getting, you know, want to eat better, they want to be more conscious about what they put in their bodies, etc. And they're seeking out more information, webinars like this, and books, seminars, workshops, etc. So it's totally happening. The 4 core programs that does hold us back, it is disempowerment, about not feeling good enough. And when I speak about these 4 core programs, they also tie in very much with the soul contract, dismantling the soul contract, which is something I also do. So I do soul contract readings. So they tie in with this, just the numerology to explain more about your life path. So the second one is distrustful of life, not trusting the universe, that things are going to come. And what happens is that when we don't trust the flow, is that we kind of shut the flow off, because we then contract into fear, and then there is no way for the flow to come in. So it's almost like, it's like the chicken and the egg. So it's like, just trust. It's like, yes, let's go into trust, just open up your hearts, trust more, and more will come to you. Unworthiness, obviously low self-esteem and confidence issues, and abandonment, which makes us feel isolated and alone. So all those things can be, they can be fixed, of course. So we're going to clear on a deep level some layers of those programs. So the way I'm going to do it is each clearing will obviously be individual to yourselves, and you will be picking a specific number, or I'll ask you basically as well what's happening for you, and then we clear it. So just trust the process and go with it. That's not we finished there now. That is it for that. Now, what we're going to do is start doing the clearing. So what I did last time, I'm going to stop sharing. What I did last time was, while I was opening up, I asked you to listen to the unified chakra from Vimeo. So I just want to make sure that you can hear it again. And I think, Lavinia, you were here last time, weren't you? Yeah, it was okay. So that's what I'm going to do. Oh, there's more people here. Great. So let's let them in. Alex is here. Sorry, I didn't see you guys. There's so many here. Oh, nice. Nice. Everyone wants to fix 2020. Hello. Hello. Hello, so many. Hello, everyone. That's so cool. I love it. So many people here. Okay. So, Eva and Julia and who disappeared? 2 people disappeared. I think Sarah disappeared. Okay. Julia, Anna, do you want to introduce yourself briefly, darling?
Hi.
Hi, darling. So what I did a bit when we started, I just said, just say who you are, where you're from, and one intention, you know, like one sentence basically for 2020, what it is you would like to create.
Oh, okay, excellent. Yes, I'm sorry I popped in late. I was working.
That's okay.
And I thought I would come in on the live. I didn't mean to interrupt here with the
That's
introduction.
okay. I didn't see you because I was doing a slide.
Okay, yeah. So my intention for 2020 is to expand my service to new people that I can feel are coming. So that's one of my main intentions.
Oh, that's so nice.
Yeah.
So great. So what I want to say as well for you, great. For you who came in later, I am recording this. I will post it on YouTube. So when you're sharing, just know that I will post this. And if you don't want your photo there, and you know, that's absolutely fine. But yeah, so that you're okay with this. I just wanted to say that. Okay, somebody said hello here, Eva Heine. Oh, okay. So Eva can't say anything. She lost her voice. So we're going to leave you and love you. Now, Sarah Barrett, would you like to introduce yourself, honey?
Yes. Hi.
Hi.
What do you want me to say? What I
So
want my intention next year?
Yeah, just say why you're here and your intention for 2020.
Okay, I want to get my groups up and running. My embodiment groups. So yeah, get lots of clients and get some groups going.
Great. Workshops, yeah?
Yes.
Oh, fantastic. So thank you for that. Now, Alex, would you like to share where you're from and what you would like, your intention for 2020?
Hi, can you hear me?
Yes, we can.
Okay, good. So yeah, I'm Alex. I'm in the north of the UK. I kind of live quite an alternative lifestyle. We do things quite differently. But I seem to be surrounded by people that don't kind of get what I do. So I kind of then isolate myself, I think, further, because actually I just want to be surrounded by people that perhaps do get me and get what I do. But then because I isolate myself further, I then don't make those connections. So it's kind of dropping that barrier, I think, that I'm isolating myself, I think.
So one thing that is so important to almost just say, yes, I'm going to accept this. When my patterns change in life, so will my friends. Because we share the patterns with our friends in the tribe that we hang out with. So, you know, I have a totally different type of people around me now than I had 10 years ago. So if you become a vegetarian, you'd probably find potentially some more vegetarian friends, just because it just happens. I'm not excluding anything else, but
Yeah.
right. So let's would you like to clear some of that today, and you know, the intention to
Yeah,
find
absolutely.
more of a tribe, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Cool. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is I want everyone to be, and if people are watching the replay now, you will still get the same transmission and the same healing then when you're listening. So that's for the people who are watching the replay. Now, I want you to be comfortable and grounded. You sit straight with your back. You can close your eyes throughout the process, and we're going to open up. So what I'm going to do first, I'm going to let you listen to the unified chakra, which is a really great meditation. And while you're listening to that, I'm going to open up the session and you know, seal our fields so that we are in a good, nice container. Yeah, and that's what I'm doing. So, and we're just going to flow. We're just going to flow with this. So let me just get the unified chakra. Okay, so everyone get ready, please. And for those who don't know me that well, I will burp, unfortunately, throughout the session, because when the energy shifts into a higher vibration, I process this, or some way, something is happening. So I am sorry about that. Okay, so everyone's getting ready. So I'm just holding just all your intentions. We're going to bring them into 2020. We're going to make this a great year. And I just want you to close your eyes now and listen to the light clearing. The center of the heart. Hang on. This meditation. Right. First of all, can you hear? Breathe in light through the center of the heart. Can you hear this? Opening the heart into. So just go inside now. Breathe in light through the center of the heart, allowing the light to expand, encompassing the throat chakra and the solar plexus chakra in one unified field of light, within, through, and around the body. Breathe in light through the center of the heart, allowing the light to expand, encompassing the brow chakra and the navel chakra in one unified field of light, within, through, and around the body. Breathe in light through the center of the heart, allowing the light to expand, encompassing the crown chakra and the base chakra in one unified field of light, within, through, and around the body. Breathe in light through the center of the heart, allowing the light to expand, encompassing the alpha chakra, 8 inches above the head, and the omega chakra, 8 inches below the spine, in one unified field of light, within, through, and around the body. Allow the waves of Metatron to move between these 2 points. I am the unity of light. Breathe in light through the center of the heart, allowing the light to expand, encompassing the 8th chakra above the head and the upper thighs, in one unified field of light, within, through, and around the body. Allow the emotional body to merge with the physical field. I am a unity of light. Breathe in light through the center of the heart, allowing the light to expand, encompassing the 9th chakra above the head
and the lower thighs in one unified field of light. Within, through and around the body. Allow the mental body to merge with the physical fields. I am a unity of light. Breathe in light through the center of the heart, allowing the light to expand, encompassing the 10th chakra above the head and the knees in one unified field. Within, through and around the body. Allow the spiritual body to merge with the physical fields. I am a unity of light. Breathe in light through the center of the heart, allowing the light to expand, encompassing the 11th chakra in the higher dimensions and the upper calves in one unified field of light. Within, through and around the body. Allow the oversoul to merge with the unified field. I am a unity of light. Breathe in light through the center of the heart, allowing the light to expand, encompassing the 12th chakra in the higher dimensions and the lower calves in one unified field of light. Within, through and around the body. Allow the Christ oversoul to merge with the unified field. I am a unity of light. Breathe in light through the center of the heart, allowing the light to expand, encompassing the 13th chakra in the higher dimensions and the feet in one unified field of light. Within, through and around the body. Allow the I am oversoul to merge with the unified field. I am a unity of light. Breathe in light through the center of the heart, allowing the light to expand, encompassing the 14th chakra in the higher dimensions and way below the feet in one unified field of light. Within, through and around the body. Allow the source's presence to merge throughout the unified field. I am a unity of light. Breathe in light through the center of the heart and ask that the highest level of the spirit radiate forth from the center of the heart, filling this unified field completely and radiates forth throughout the state. I am a unity of spirit.
Okay, someone else has joined as well. Okay, nice. So we have one more. I'm going to let Chrissy in. She's just coming in a bit late, but that's okay. Because you're in kind of process at the moment, I'm not going to do any talking now. So Chrissy, you can hear me. I just want you to set the intention for 2020. We're going to continue now the clearing, what I've been guided to do. So when we talk about confidence and self-esteem, it is often rooted in the fact that we were either not noticed or we were not given enough attention, we were not feeling like we were getting enough attention as children, etc. It could be with parents, it could be in school. Anyway, I've been guided to use this particular shot today. So something called human givens, and there is different need templates that we feel we have to have complete to feel really happy and balanced in life. And the one that we're going to work with is the need of attention. So we are born to we're born to receive attention from grown-ups and to interact responsibly this way. And when it's not met, and we feel wounded in this way, we may feel unimportant or lost, disconnected, feel shameful or guilt, lots of different feelings. And what happens is that the ego starts creating coping mechanisms so we can just carry on in life. Because humans, we're very clever like this, we're built to survive. So what we're going to do today now, and this is also for the people that are watching the replay, is I'm going to read out the coping strategies, and some of you will feel that all these coping strategies are applying to you, and some of you feel like half of them applies to you, etc. What I want you to do is just to own the coping strategy and go, yeah, that is me, in the sense, and then not think about it, overthink it, just go, yeah, I feel that. So be honest with yourself. And then what we're going to do is we're going to clear it, and I will read out all the coping mechanisms, and then you will get the healing for the coping mechanism you need, because Spirit knows what you've chosen. So I won't ask you what it is. I'll let you to just internally decide. Okay. So the coping, I will go slow. So the coping mechanisms that we can adopt when we don't get enough attention. The first one is silence. So we become silent, we internalize, we just don't speak up, basically. The second one is attention-seeking behaviors. So that's anything from a child having a tantrum to an adult having a tantrum. And we all have these. It could be even as you're growing up as a young adult, you're adapting some things, to get more attention, basically. So attention-seeking behaviors. The third thing is limited verbal fluency and levels of communication, which means you just don't communicate actually how you feel. It's just locked in again. The next one is inability to develop a positive rapport. So you may feel that this applies sometimes, because most people have had the ability to apply, get a positive rapport somewhere. But maybe as a theme, it could be potentially that you feel that not being able to develop positive rapport. The next one is sulking. So we know what sulking means. The one after that is blaming. So we blame others. And the next one is risk-taking. So I suppose risk-taking could be anything, but risk-taking, basically just risk-taking, yes. The next one is self-harming. I don't necessarily mean self-harming as in maybe, you know, people cut themselves. It could be self-harming by just not respecting ourselves. So, you know, not give yourself the right nutrition, even, you know, just being completely ignoring your needs. You know, that is self-harming in a sense, to the extent of obviously bad self-harming. Withdraw. So withdrawing when you feel, well, withdraw instead of coming out. Lack of confidence. And the next one is problems in relating sexually. And the next one after that is tantrums. So it's kind of attention-seeking behaviors, but tantrums. And then after that, rebellion. And the last one is martyrdom. So being a martyr and feel sorry for yourself. So I want everyone to just kind of just be honest and go, yeah, that's me. Yeah, that's me, 50% of that. Or I can take 30% of that, you know, type of thing. And then we're going to clear it. So I want everyone to just close their eyes. And actually, what I want you to do, all of you are muted. I want you to repeat after me. So I'm going to do the command code, and then you will be also saying the word that applies to you. If you want to do all the words that all the coping mechanisms, it's okay. You know, it's not going to be harmful if you pick one that you don't think is 100% you, but maybe 20%. So I'd say pick them rather than not, because it's not going to harm you. But I want you to speak after me. So you repeat. So we're going to start now. So say it out loud. Healing team, I command a healing for these past traumas and memories. Relating to silence. Attention-seeking behaviors. Limited verbal fluency and levels of communication. Inability to develop a positive rapport. Sulking, blaming. Risk-taking. Self-harming. Withdrawal. Lack of confidence. And problems in relating sexually. Tantrums. Rebellion and martyrdom. That no longer serve me. I ask for the repair, balance and realignment. of this attention and need template. So that the deepest healing occurs. I command that this realignment engages me with a deepening sense of self-acceptance, and connection to others, deep within myself, so that I feel equal, valuable, and heard in the world. Thank you. And we're going to ask for the gift of being accepting. So being accepting of who we are and everything that's happened to us or in our lives up to this point. So being accepting means that we also surrender. So we're going to ask for this. You don't have to say after me, but I will speak it out. So we ask for the gift of acceptance and surrendering, and an ever deepening sense of self-value and self-validation, aligned with being grounded and centered. Thank you. Okay. So I won't ask every single person because we'll be, talking too much. But if somebody would like to share what they felt, please share. Anyone felt or feel like they want to share a little bit about the experience? No one? Lavinia?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you, darling.
Okay. Well, it's the thing that I wrote down on my list right at the beginning when I joined this group was lack of confidence. So that came up.
Yeah. Good. Did you feel like any of the other coping mechanisms applied?
Yes, quite a number of them. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Particularly some of them I noticed in my childhood. They were very, very strong.
Yes.
They're less so now.
Yes, of course.
Yeah.
Yes. Great. Thank you. Anyone else? One more person maybe who would like to share? Everyone. Sue?
Yes, I don't seem to be able to show myself anymore. I don't know how to do that, but anyway.
I can see you.
Oh, I can't see myself.
Oh, okay. Never mind. We can see you.
Okay. That was really helpful. So the silence thing of internalizing resonated with me, and also the martyrdom as well, which I need to be really careful about because it doesn't serve me well to enter that, and it actually then impacts, I don't know, all kinds of other things like resentment in the end and what happens. Yeah, I thought that was Yeah, there was a lot of things I could relate to. So thank you.
Yeah. Okay. Good. Okay. Great. So we've cleared a big layer of that. So you'll find that. One more share maybe, and then we'll move on to next. Go on then, Stefan. I'll unmute you. Go on.
Very good. Thank you. Well, I think I can relate to all of those coping strategies, but in varying degrees and subject to who I'm with or where I might be. So, yeah, thanks for reminding me of some of my coping strategies. Haven't really been serving me very well.
So we're clearing them as well, you know. We've cleared a big layer.
Yeah,
that's good.
Yeah.
Great.
And with the clearing, I believe that we have to actually engage with and recognise and own before we can bring back any sort of change.
Of course. So you say, yeah, it's me. It's like, okay, it doesn't feel nice, but yeah, I want to clear this, you know. So great. Thank you. Nikki, I know you're going. Did you want to share actually? Because I know you're going, so you're not going to be able to share anything later. Thank you, Stefan. You don't want to share? No, okay, fine. Okay, no problem. Okay, so we're going to move on. Now, what I want you to do is the first time that you can remember in your life when your confidence was knocked. So basically it could be like where you felt rejected, it felt like you were not, you know, good enough on something, or you were not accepted. So I just want you to pick a time. I mean, something might come straight to your mind now, or you might need a couple of minutes to actually think, aha, that was one of the first times. So I want you to remember, try to go to the first time if possible. When everyone's, I can't see everyone's faces now, but when everyone's got their first time, can you just put your hand up so I know everyone's happy with what they've chosen? Or just, you know, yeah, great. So when you've chosen your first time, so take a minute or so, because people are also watching this, they will kind of have to think, when was the first time I felt my confidence was knocked? Alex, great. Yeah. Yeah, Yvonne, yeah, great. Lavinia, yeah. Sue? Yeah, you've chosen. Sarah Barrett, have you chosen your time? Eva, Nikki, Kim. Okay, so I'm trusting that you all have chosen a time. Sarah, have you chosen a time? You can just put your hand up like this if you want. Okay, so I'm trusting that everyone's chosen a time. Now, what I want you to do is you go, close your eyes, you go into your body and you feel into where that pain or that hurt is sitting. So you might think, oh, well, you know, where would it sit? But I just want you to locate it in your body where that pain that you received that one time, where it went. Okay. So now we located the space in your body. What we're going to do as well now is to check the time frame where it, although it was set up like obviously at that one time, it is a program that would have been created somewhere. So we're going to choose the time frame which means you want to pick now a number, what comes to your mind, the first one between 1 and 24. Okay, so you picked your number, so I'm going to do the clearing on the time frame now. So higher self, please clear 100% the core issue, the original cause, the source of its power, and the energy attached, and all of its effects through all layers, levels, and dimensions, right to the point of creation. Please balance, clear, and align all energy fields to enable higher levels of truth and consciousness. And now wherever you located it in the body, whether it was in your chest or your stomach, your mind, you know, your knee, it doesn't matter. It doesn't have to make sense either. Just connect with this body part and set the intention that you are going to release it, not just that time, but all the times when this wound was sort of, you know, regurgitated, if you like. So we are going to clear in all time frames, the whole linear of this life, multidimensionally, parallel universes everywhere, and we're going to clean it out once for good. So we ask higher self and healing team. So I'll do this clearing. Actually, say after me. Higher self and healing team. I ask to clear all these programs of disharmony and imbalance and bring the energy back into a state of alignment and flow. Good. Oh. I keep burping. I'm just going to make sure it all cleans out the whole, you know, multidimensionally everywhere it needs to go. That's all. Just take a little bit of time. Whew. Oh, nice. Okay, good. Right. So, would somebody like to share what body part and if you could feel the difference? Sarah? They don't have to share, but anyone want to share? Go on then, Sarah, share. I'm going to unmute you. Yeah?
Hi, I thought it was in my pelvis.
Yeah? And how did you feel throughout the clearing?
Lighter.
Yeah.
Felt lighter.
Okay, good. Great. Thank you. Anyone else? It doesn't matter if you shared before. Be nice to have someone else though, but Kim? You okay? You okay to share?
Yeah, sure, I'll share. I felt mine in my heart, and I'm just feeling really tired. It's like drained.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll fix that now.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, we'll fix it now, because it's like it's taken out of such a big chunk that we're going to do an integrating shot now for all of you. So yeah, thank you. Did you feel like it moved in your heart?
I feel that the fatigue is just so powerful that I wasn't able to sense it, but I can feel something's moving because I just feel so tired. But yeah, I would say it doesn't feel as heavy.
Yeah. Okay, good. All right, just stay with it. We'll shift it, okay? It's just the stuff coming out. Yeah, good. Anyone else who would like? Nikki, Yvonne, Sue, do you want to share again, darling?
Yes. So mine was between my heart and my solar plexus. And yeah, there was a certain points where it felt, I felt there was more space there. There was less congestion. It felt like something had dispersed a little bit.
Good. Yeah, because something has been like unplugged, basically. Yeah, good. All right. Okay, so what we're going to do now is, thank you so much, Sue. We are going to do a really, really great color chart, because color heals. So I want you to pick a color. So you may already know the color, it might just come to you, but I'm going to read out the colors if you like. So red, orange, yellow, gold, then olive, green, olive, green, so more like just deep green, and then jade, so like a lighted green, turquoise, and then sapphire, and a royal blue, so like really deep blue, and then indigo. So have you all picked one? You could pick two if you want, but maybe go for one main one. And I'm going to read out the keywords for each one. So red is releasing anger, frustration, and control. And it's enhancing energy, optimism, and enthusiasm, and survival and passion. The orange releases shock, trauma, and sadness. And it enhances warmth, bliss, and joy. Yellow is releasing fear, stress, anxiety. And it enhances knowledge, intellect, praise, and happiness, and optimism. Gold releases deep fear, anxiety, and confusion. And it brings deep bliss and wisdom. Olive is releasing confusion and fear, and enhancing emotional independence, emotional wisdom. Deep green is releasing envy and suspicion and lack of trust. And it enhances balance and harmony and heartfelt feelings. Jade is releasing fear of communicating the truth from the heart. And it enhances artistic expressiveness. And turquoise release is communicating difficulties and laziness. And it enhances singing, communication, and artistic talents. Sapphire releases spiritual fear and lack of ambition. and it enhances spiritual connectedness. Royal blue is releasing stubbornness and being a poor listener, and it enhances peace and being a good listener. Indigo, the last one, is releasing superstition and negative thinking, and indigo enhances deep peace and clairvoyance, good intuition. So, oh, actually there's more here. There's violet, enhance, and purple, magenta, pink, black, brown, grey, and clear. Oh, I don't know if I want to read them out all, but I suppose if you connect them with your the violet and the purple and the magenta is very much connected to your, your third eye, and the indigo up here. So maybe go with the colors of the chakra. I'm not going to read them out because they're maybe too much, unless you really want to know. Yeah, so the violet and purple is very much about psychic abilities. Magenta is the divine healing, divine love. Pink is unconditional love. Black is deep emotional healing of trauma. And then brown, connecting you with earth. Grey is finding a silver lining. And clear is having a clear vision to see clearly. So feel free to pick more than one, but one is probably enough. Okay, so what we're going to do, when we do the color enhance, you may just actually get, as you close your eyes, you'll get more than one. You can maybe see, more than one color, and that's probably exactly what you need. So just allow whatever needs to happen for you. So I just want you to close your eyes and basically receive the colors that you need and that you most need now, and go with that. So healing team, I command full access to the radiant light of all that is, for the perfect color vibrations and frequencies to be downloaded holographically. Actually, I'm going to put this color chart here so people can see it. So healing team, I command any color from the spectrum that I need for my best healing and integration right now to be sent for 7 sequences. Covering all spectrums and vibrations, luminescent, opalescent, pearlescent, fluorescent, to permanently release, cleanse, and clear all low vibrational energy, so that higher vibrational energy can be accessed and coded. Please energetically infuse the appropriate sound frequency. Healing team, I ask that this healing is transmitted to each individual in this webinar and people watching the replay, ancestrally and their genetic lineage, and also to their progeny and any future progeny, if it is for the highest will and good. Healing team, I ask that this healing be maintained for as long as it is required. Thank you. Okay. Okay. So we are coming till the end of the webinar soon. We're going to do a little bit of sharing in the end. I just want you to come back to yourselves, if you like. Just imagine that you're fully integrating. And I'm going to close the space while you still kind of, integrating all the changes. So healing team, please return all cell and soul fragments to the rightful owners, fully transformed to love and light. Please align them with everyone or each individual's commitment to expand in consciousness and become whole in body, mind, and spirit. Thank you. Healing team, please clear, edit, remove, cancel, or burn any redundant files from the Akashic and soul records so that high vibrational frequencies can be accessed, accepted, and encoded. Thank you. Healing team, please clear and remove all programming that relates to future lives if it's no longer required. Healing team, please raise everyone's vibration and consciousness level and balance and align all levels of the holographic matrix with divine love and light. Thank you. Healing team, please integrate all this work 100% gently, safely, gracefully, and easily. Keeps the soul clear, aligned, and grounded across all levels, dimensions, universes, realities, and timeframes. Thank you. Please maintain all the healing and all the changes have been integrated in the holographic matrix. Please keep all pathways open, continue expansion of consciousness to its highest levels. Thank you. We give thanks for the energies of the north, south, east, and west, above, below, and the heart, and open up the space. Thank you. We command a clearing and releasing all energetic cords and attachments between myself and everyone in this webinar and everyone watching the replay. We are now returned to wholeness and centeredness in our own fields for maximum healing to the body. Thank you. And please place everyone in a protective energetic cocoon for the next few days so that they can integrate these changes with grace and ease. Thank you. Okay. Okay. Right. So, Kim, did that shift for you? The heavy feeling? Sort of. Yeah. Give it a little time. Did anyone see colours? Yeah, Alex.
It was. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you, Alex. Did you see any colours?
Yeah. Well, when you asked us to choose a colour, blue literally came into my head before you'd even gone through anything. But actually, I didn't. Blue didn't come up. All I was seeing was kind of yellows and oranges and stuff. But I do feel though like there's something related to my throat chakra. For some reason, there has been a shift. I felt like I was storing something in my hand, but I do feel like something's shifted more to my throat. But actually, and I was getting quite a lot of, I was doing quite a lot of sighs and yawning. So there's a shift, but I feel like I need to shake something out.
You can do, actually. If you feel like you want to shake your body.
Yeah, I feel like when I'm going to, yeah, I do. I think as soon as I'm kind of finished, I need to go and have a good shake.
Or do a dance, or just like do a shake like this, fine. Yeah, shake it out if you need to shake it out. Absolutely.
Yeah. So no, that was great. Thank you.
Lovely, great. Anyone else want to share? Thank you, Alex. Wait, stay till the end actually as well, because I want to have a little, I know some people have dropped off, but that's fine. But if you can stay till the end, that would be really great. Thank you. Anyone else? Eva, she's lost her voice, I know that. Lavinia. I'm cornering you today. Sorry.
Yes, well, I immediately chose red and gold. Those were the colours that jumped out to me. But yeah, I didn't really see any colours in particular during the...
That's okay. That's okay. You're getting what you need, right? You always get what you need, which is so magical because Spirit knows what we need. So yeah, great. Anyone else want to share?
I do feel quite warm, actually. I feel warm all over my body.
Nice. Nice, nice, nice. So, Yvonne, did you want to share anything? Or you don't have to. She doesn't. Anyone else?
I definitely felt that sort of a really intense pain under my left buttock. And
okay.
It shifted down to my foot and then it's gone.
Okay. Okay, so whatever needs to shift. It's really magical, you know. Whatever needs to go right now, it will go. So, yeah. Great stuff. Right. So, anyone else? Everyone's like, oh no, we'll have a rest now. Okay. So, what I want you to look, I just wanted to offer you as well, if you feel that you want to go deeper and discover more about you know, your confidence and learn more how to actually really come out of, you know, into your mastery, you can always book a call with me. And I always say to people, especially after these webinars, that if you feel called, then yeah, please do so. So what I'm going to do, I'll just drop the link here in the chat box. However, you will also get that in the email, but you could go and copy that link if you want to have a private call with me, and we'll discuss some more things. Now, 2020 is coming upon us. I just want to mention this as well. So inside my group, I'm going to do a little run up to 2020. I haven't exactly decided what it's going to look like, but it's going to be 10 days of lifting our energies, you know, into higher vibration. And it's going to be like a little mini, I'll probably do like a 5-minute video every day, which I will pre-record, and it will be posted inside the big group, which is the Lyon Rainbow Queendom community. And it's just, I just felt inspired to do this because I want people to feel like, right, we're going into you know, good, nice vibration into the next year. And yeah, just give that sort of high vibe. So it's just a little, I don't like calling it challenge. People they call these things challenge on, you know, on Facebook, but a mini sort of run up to the 2020. So yeah, just watch out for that. You can continue come into the group if you want more support, and you know, I do other lives and things like that in there. All right, any questions? You're all good. Okay, see you inside the Facebook group, or I'll see you on a call with me. Thank you, Kim. Thank you, everybody. Sending you all love. Bye. Have a happy Christmas, New Year. Happy Christmas, New Year. Bye. Bye, everybody. Bye. Bye.